Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So in this video, we'll see how you will be able to upgrade your Moodle instance from Moodle 4.5 to 5.1. Okay, so if you come to Moodle LMS site, you'll find the Moodle has released its newer version, that is Moodle 5.1. Okay, so if I visit this site, you'll find the release date is 6th October, so it's around 15 days from we already have passed. Okay, so first thing we'll have to check your system requirement. So at least it should be 8.2 of PHP, and here is the requirement for the MySQL 8.4, MariaDB 10.11. And this is my test instance. If I come to see my current server, I can see here under server, in the environment, I can see I have PHP 8.3. Okay, so that is fine. So at least the PHP 8.2 is required, and in my case I have higher one, so this is fine. Now coming to database, it's MariaDB 11.8, and here if I match with the requirement, 10.11. Okay, so I have more advanced version of both the PHP and the MariaDB. So and other requirement you see here, everything will be matching because the most of the thing like sodium, it's already we have there in place. Then we have here, this is, so basically this will come up under the PHP INI configuration, and I have already matched this requirement. Okay, so now I have to, first thing I will have to take a backup. And how the backup will have to take, what all the backup you will have to take. So you'll have to take the backup of, let's say, your Moodle code, and it is always recommended you process this all these steps on your local system. You download your code, you download your DB, and set up the minimum requirement on your local machine, maybe on your laptop, and of course the DB will have, so Moodle data, database. So before doing anything, you'll have to back up all these items, because this is the three component you must have the backup. In case something goes wrong, we'll have to roll back to the previous. Okay, so you'll have to make sure you have backup. Then once you'll have backup, you'll have to check the system requirements. Okay, and if it is not matching, then we'll have to upgrade. Maybe in some of your case PHP upgrade will be required, in some cases the MariaDB upgrade will be required, so we'll have to do the missing thing now. So once we'll have backup, we'll have to access here the file system. Let's say in my case here, so this is lms.avlogs.co.in. File manager, and I am using Hostinger shared hosting, because this is just for the demo purpose. Then, so here under public HTML, I can see the LMS directory, because that is what I am pointing. Okay, so this is the one directory here, and I can also see here I have already taken the backup, but this is just for the testing purpose. In case something goes wrong, I don't mind. So I just delete and I will install the new one. But in this video, I will be demonstrating how I'll be going through. Okay, so here I have PHP installed, and I have a local plugin installed, that is the adminer. So you can take a backup from DB by using this plugin. Okay, so here auto increment include. Make sure you are saving as a SQL and save. If I click on this, it will be saving my database. Okay, you see download is started. So you see here there are very limited data. I have 46.5 MB only. Clear? And currently you see I have here Moodle 5. So you are running 5.0. You see here I have 5.0. Okay, so in this basically video we will be going through 5.0 to 5.1. So even you can jump from 4.5 to 5.1. Here you see the minimum requirements. So from 4.2.3 or later you can directly jump to 5.1. In case you have a version running lesser than this, then you will have to first match this particular one. Okay, so either you can go to 4.2.3 or you can go to 4.3 directly, then you can jump from 4.23 to 5.1. Okay, so you'll have to follow a step. In this way you'll have to match the minimum upgrade criteria. Correct? So now you see here this is the file system, but now the file system has changed. So I will take a backup of this one LMS. I will have to make a backup. So let's say it's a 5.0. I am taking backup like this. Okay, and if I come to refresh this site, you will see everything will be down now. Correct? And so once you put your site on down, here you can go to config. Okay, so you can access the config.php file, and you also verify the Moodle data, because you also have to take the backup of that one. Okay, so this is Moodle data path. Correct, so I will have to make sure I have the backup of this one. Okay, so I am not going to take a backup of this one because I don't need actually, but in your case the backup is must. Okay, so code I have backup, so this is done. So Moodle data you'll have to take a backup. So in my case this is a path, so you'll have to make sure you keep the backup. Okay, then the database I have taken the backup. So even you don't take the Moodle data backup, this is also fine, because in most of the case you will find your Moodle data backup will be in the GB, like let's say the 100 GB, 200 GB, because if you are running the instance from the many years, so it will be hard to keep the backup, or you can process some backup, the offline backup you can take. Okay, so this is must. Those three things, suppose I have backup now and I match the system requirements. Okay, so then I will have to upload my latest code here. Clear? So here the latest code I will be uploading. Correct, so I already have downloaded over here the 5.1 code I have already downloaded. But if you have not downloaded, you can go to the Moodle site and go to Moodle official site, home, and then download, and you will find here latest release, or here you can see the download option. Okay, so if I click on this, you'll see download will be giving you option to choose from the list of some top here. So it's 5.1, then 5.1 plus. So please make sure you are downloading always the stable one. So you see here it's a stable one. Okay, so you can download. So this is just size of 94 MB. So I'm downloading again because I have downloaded last week. So maybe some new file or new updates will be coming within this download. Got it? So please make sure you always downloading the latest one. Okay, and there is other way you can go for getting the Moodle code. So Moodle Git you will can also be using. Yeah, so you can come here under Git, and you can download. But it is always recommended take a pull on your local and go to the required directories. Like this is the one. Okay, so go to this branch, and then you will have that actual code. Okay, from here you will not be able to get this directly. This one. Okay, so if you see here download zip, you will also find on the bottom you see here it is also downloading this current testable one. So you will also be able to download from here as well. Okay, so you see it is downloading Moodle stable one. So I am crossing this now because I already have downloaded its one. Okay, so once I download it, I will have to upload here on your hosting file system. So I will be here new. No, I will not be creating new. I will have to upload here. I have the file one, and this is the one. So you see here, based on your upload speed, it will take some time in uploading. Correct. So you see the success in uploading files. Well, so I can see here. So earlier I had uploaded the same files. I can see I can down delete this the previous one. Yeah, and I can also rename this particular one. So this was the just uploaded one. So I'm going to rename it to this. And now I'm going to extract this one. Here on the root, I will be extracting. Okay, so extract. Why on root? If you open this particular directory, you will find it is also coming with a folder. Okay, so ideally I should see here the Moodle directory. Okay, so it is extracted now. Now you see here a few seconds ago, this is the Moodle directory created. Correct. So these are all code I have, and here you see the change directory structure of Moodle 5.1. And if you want to know more about the Moodle directory change in the directory structure, I will paste a link here how you'll be able to install the fresh one. So you'll have the more command over it. Okay, so I'll put the link here on the description, you can check that. So now I have the Moodle directory, but ideally it should be the LMS so that it can sync up with my this particular site. So I'm going to put here the LMS, rename it, and here if I come to see and press the main site, I can see the details like this. Okay, so it is asking for the installation. Clear? So now you see here this is my backup. So I can take the details like the DB details and the Moodle layer details. I will have to take from the config.php. Correct? So this is config.php file, and this is my DB details. Well, so this is DB details. In case you want to change the DB configuration, it is always recommended to have the new DB configuration details, so you can change. There are lots of where you can go for, and I required here the Moodle data part. So this is the one. Okay, so now I have two things. I will have to put here. Okay, so next, so this is the one. and the Moodle data path I will have to paste here. So this complete part will be coming here. Clear? So I think the remaining looks good. So I will click on the next. So this is fine, the MariaDB one. So I will have to paste here the DB details like so this is my DB name will come up here. So this is username will come here and this is password. Oh, and next. Well, so now I see I have this issue. So I already have discussed around this issue how I will be fixing in a separate video. I have discussed around this issue. So this issue is coming just due to the Moodle new release and they have introduced the public edit. Okay, so if I close this and we'll come to see the LMS, this one, you'll find here you have admin, leave, public on the root. So most of the thing they have moved to this particular directory, public one. And within config, I will have to open and I will have to paste here some of the details so that this will be fixed. So there is a configuration here provided by Moodle. So I will have to make that entry there so that they allow slash public. Okay. So I am coming here. So if you search on the web, you will find the solution for this because they will be providing a config. So like allow public. So we'll have to just add here those details. Okay, so this is the thing. I will have to make it true. And before, please make sure you are adding this before this setup. Otherwise, the issue will remain the same. Okay, so this is true. And here again, I will come up and refresh. So ideally, this message should be gone now. Yeah. So you see, the page is loading, but issue should not appear. Yes. So now you see this is the message earlier you have we are supposed to see here, but earlier before making this change it was visible. Now I will have to make this change, okay, due to directory structure. So now you see your site is opening here on the slash public. So this also can be eliminated. Slash public you can eliminate. I already have created a separate video. We'll get the link in this description. So this is the one I will have to move ahead with. So upgrading my Moodle from this is my current instance to this 5.1 plus. Okay. So build is of 17th October. So I will click continue. Now I see I have my MySQL. So ideally I should have the MariaDB because in the earlier one I had MariaDB there. So I will have to make that correction here. Okay, so in this case MariaDB was fine for me. So again I can refresh here. After making this change and saving, I can refresh. Now you see it is passing Moodle. Everything you see okay. So this is the thing I will have to check, but not restricting me here to continue. So later you can change this thing. Okay. So I will click on the continue. Sorry. Okay. So now you see your upgrade is started from here. So the message should start appearing here on the screen. So this is done. This is done. So green thing will be started appearing. And the upgrade ideally the process from after clicking on continue to setting up everything it should not take much. Okay, so now I see here it is giving me option for all the details. Okay, so these are the plugins missing. So you also have to make sure you will have to move this plugin from your current the backup to this newly directory of Moodle. So I will have to make sure I move whatever the required one, I move that one. So for now I am not going to move. I can also check this one later one. So protein is the one I will have to require. So attendance may be required. So these are things I will have to make sure I am moving. Correct? So let me tell you how. Suppose I have to copy this one. Okay. So how I can do that? So here I already have in the backup. So under local I can see. So these are the local. No, not local. So these are the blocks. So I can go to blocks. I can search for. So whatever all required, I can go for. Okay. So this is custom block. This is custom block here. So okay. So these two in my case suppose required. So I can select and I can uh, copy. So here we have to copy. You can see the list here. So under LMS, then under blocks. Oh, sorry, under publics, then under blocks, I will have to copy. So I can copy like this. So now you see it will lead directly directed to your directory. So actual 5.1 you see here. So it is coming here. You see here a few seconds ago. So it copy here. So again, we will have to follow the same steps for the other thing. Okay, clear? Suppose you have to move attendance, then you'll find here the mode attendance. So I can go to the backup one. So this is the one. So mode attendance I can search for. So this is the attendance. So even you see this is the Moodle plugin. You can also install the latest one. But yeah, so I can copy this one, copy. So again you will have to go to that path. So LMS. So this is the mode. So under public I can see the mode directory. Yeah, this is the one, copy. So now you see attendance is here. Suppose you have the reports. So there should be one more plugin. Okay, so under reports you will have to move. So whatever the required one, you will have to move all those. Got it? Suppose under local I have the custom report, so I can move that. Clear? Same way. So I can go to my backup. So LMS 5.0 under local custom report ticketing. Suppose these are the two I will have to copy. So again same step, I will go to LMS, then under local, because these are the local plugins. So under public I can find the local directory. Yeah, copy. So yes, now you see two plugins come up here. And if I refresh, so this I will move here. If I reload here after copy from backup to the actual current code, I can see the green signal will be coming for those plugins. Okay. So suppose I have to move one more thing. So again I will have to go to backup, then under grade. So this I just copy. So it should be coming here. So that issue is gone from here. So that is why it is not appearing. Okay. Suppose I have grade here. So I will come to grade directory. Yeah, so under grade I also have one plugin. Under reports I can see the custom grade. Same way I can copy this one. So again I will go to grade. I can search here grade. Then reports I can see here. Then this is the place I will have to so I can copy. Okay. Oops, so it was already copied here. No, 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 no. So I actually moved to the wrong directory. Well, so I will delete here. So we'll have to make sure you are moving to the correct path. So again, copy. So under LMS, I have to copy. So LMS, then public, then the grade I should be finding here, then reports. Yes, so this is the report, and here it should be. Okay, so now you see the custom grade. So under correct. So custom grade. So this is coming here. You see, but I have moved. If I reload, so this will be gone. And these are just a Moodle standard way of how we'll be fixing those missing. Now you see no error for this. Okay, let's say so these all let's say I have to move a copy all the backups that was required to my current directory. Then I will be clicking here on the upgrade Moodle database now. Okay, and you see so started the upgrade and you can see the green lines green green green. So you'll also be finding here some issue in case something goes wrong. You will find the red background and some error messages, but ideally it should be working fine. But yes, so in my case it all goes well, so I will click here on the continue. And now you see so here you can see some new setup introduced and you'll have to fill those details. So these are the new setup. So canvas they have given uh, localization setting. So you can put here the forum size. It will be asking you to go for setup, manage authentication. So on forget password they have introduced the enabling the captcha now. So it will be asking whether you want to go for it or not. So I don't think the currently I have to make any change here. So I'll be moving ahead with whatever the coming the default one. So I will click here on the save changes. Yeah, so now I am done here. So I can skip the registration of at the Moodle site. So here you see there was a 24-minute last to run the Chrome. Yeah, so you see here it's around 24 minutes it is taking me to upgrade my instance. And if I come to see the server details under server, I can verify my upgrade. So then environment I can see. So I am here. So I am sitting here on the Moodle 5.1 now. Okay, so you see you are running 5.1 and this is the build 2025 10 17. Clear? Now, so how you'll be able to remove the public? So I have created a separate video already. So I'll be giving the link here in the description. You can check. Because if you see here, it will not be working as earlier it was working. You see the slash public is being added here on the your LMS URL. Okay, so how you will be removing that? I will also be taking care of here. Okay, so you'll have to take care how you'll be able to remove, and even you don't want this is fine. but